collapsed in the second half, and as we did that, you know, the turnovers are still bothersome. And the points off turnovers, we just got to get better in that department right there. But I just thought the second half we didn't play, we didn't play very good. You know, we weren't good offensively, and then we began to give up too many easy baskets, and as a result, you know, once again, you know, 54 points in the paint. And then, you know, we had the fast break points under control, but they still end up with 20 for the game, which we got to get better in that department. And we just got to execute a little better. You know, we've got to be able to make better cuts, set better screens, use screens, and then more so than anything, I mean, I know they ended up with 15 offensive rebounds, but they were timely, and we have to get that number down to 10 or 11 or something like that. But we just, you know, we got a lot of work to do. I mean, at the end of the day, we have a lot of work that we've got to get done. And, you know, we have a very short time to do it in before we start playing games that count. But, you know, hey, no one ever said it was going to be easy, but, you know, I think we just got to dig in, you know, the coaches and the players. And, you know, when we go out to practice, we've got to start improving, and then we've got to take that from the practice court to the game.
Did you expect your offense to be the part that would be lagging?
No, I didn't. I thought that even the other night, I thought we played pretty good offense. We didn't shoot the ball well, but I thought we played pretty good. I never thought that, you know, we would be in the 30s. And to be honest with you, we got some really good shots, and that's one of the things that we're going to have to start doing. We're going to have to knock down the shots when they're available to us. But I would say the big thing for us is that we have to continue to stress that we have to stay solid defensively and stop gambling. You know, and we give up, you know, 5-6 baskets because we gamble, and we're in a really good defensive position, but we decide to take a gamble at it, which opens up other things. And then, as I said, you know, we have to finish defensive possessions, you know, and by that I mean we play a good 23 seconds of defense, they shoot it up there, and if they get it back, that's really tough on your defense. You know, the second shot thing where, you know, you do a good job, they shoot a bad shot and they get it back, and now you got to play 24 more seconds. Most of the time that results in either a foul or a basket. So we just got to make sure that we're completing the defensive possession by coming up with the basketball.
How much you hurt by Channing not hitting shots and stretching the floor?
Well, you know, he's going to have to be able to do that. I mean, that's one of the strong suits. That's why he's out on the floor, and you know, he's going to have to be able to do that. He's going to have to rebound the ball for us. You know, I mean, that's part of his job, and he's just going to have to be able to get that done. You know, I thought Robin was pretty good tonight. I mean, you know, I didn't shoot the ball well at all, but just his activity I thought was really good, and you know, I think he'll continue to get his timing and a better feel and everything, and you know, I thought that he was pretty good.
Alvin, what'd you think of Markeith tonight?
I thought he did a good job. I mean, I think his typical rookie things where, you know, he's going to stay in foul trouble and until he learns how to play with fouls in this league and understand what you can and can't do and what you'll get away with. The only thing that bothers me, and I talked to him about it, you know, yesterday after the first game, I think he's having too many little chippy fouls, you know, little reach-in, touch fouls here and there, and that's just the byproduct. I mean, he's going to get better at that. I mean, as he plays more, he's going to be fine. I think you can see that he can shoot the ball well. I think he's a good rebounder. I think he's going to be fine. You know, I think he's going to be fine. I mean, obviously, the more he plays, the more experience he'll have. But you know, we've got to get everyone, you know, playing at a real high level. You know, our margin for error is not great. So, you know, we have to be able to execute and as I said, you know, defensively we got to do better. I mean, they shot 43%. You know, we hold teams to 43%. You know, we should have a chance to win the game. But it's all the other little things that I talked to you guys about the other night. You know, the points off turnovers. You know, live turnovers. We did a great job in the first half. They only had 2 baskets on live turnovers, and then obviously in the third and fourth quarters, you know, that got to double figures again, which is hard to overcome. You know, when you're giving up, you know, 8, 10 baskets that are layups, and you know, like I said, at the end of the day, they still shot 42%. So it's the other areas that we have to take a look at. You know, you take a look at second chance points. You know, we did a pretty good job there with the fast break points, and then, as I said, the points off our live turnovers is the thing that hurt us the most, probably.
How do you feel the conditioning is for the team at this point going into the season?
Excuse me?
Conditioning, how do you feel the conditioning?
Oh, I think we're okay. I think we've got to get a lot better, but I think that, you know, that's going to be the case with every team that you talk to or you ask about. You know, they're not going to feel like they're in very good shape right now. You know, we'll continue to work on that, because obviously it's something that, you know, is a integral part of what we're trying to do. You know, we've got to be able to run out, we've got to be able to get easy baskets, and then we've got to be able to get back in transition. You know, I would say the only disturbing thing about it is that we shot a free throw and they got a layup in 2 passes, and that's unacceptable in any situation.
How did Ronnie do with his extended time at backup?
Oh, he's going to be okay. Once again, you know, it's a process for him. You know, I mean, he's adjusting to a situation where, you know, he has a lot more freedom. You know, I know that's hard for you to believe, but he has a little more freedom than he had at Utah. You know, as far as what he can do and what we allow him to do. So it's going to be an adjustment for him, but I think, you know, he'll be fine. The one thing about him, and I love the fact that, I mean, you know, it doesn't matter good, bad, it doesn't matter how he plays. I know that he's giving you everything that he got, and I know that he'll compete. You know, that I do know about him. Anybody else? Since Paul is hogging everything. All right. Okay, guys, thanks.
Where do you feel like this team's at? Where do you feel like it needs to be by Monday?
You know, I thought we made some improvements tonight. We had a pretty good first half. It kind of fell apart in the second half, but we made some strides. Did a lot of, you know, things we worked on in practice the last day out there in the first half. So, you know, we can't get down. We've only been working for, I think, 12 days now, and trying to incorporate some new guys and trying to figure things out. So, you know, we got to stay positive and just keep working. There was improvement tonight.
Alvin mentioned that the margin for error is pretty slim, but you know, if you clean up some specific things that you know you could take off. What do you feel like this team's strengths are, and when it will be playing at its best?
Well, we're not a, you know, an ultra talented team. We got to work hard. We got to play with a fire, and we got to have great cohesion and chemistry. So those are things that take time. You know, we can play hard right away. We can play hard every night, but to find that cohesion, to get really effective and efficient at both ends of the floor, it can take time. But we're showing, I think, improvement. We're incorporating the new guys here, and we'll get better.
Given you know everything that happens since the last time you played a regular season game here at USA Center, how excited are you just to take the floor and get the season underway?
It's really exciting. It's nice just to be back playing, and we got you know, a few days here before we tip off, so you know, I can't wait.
Plans for will there be a big Christmas celebration in the household, or will you be down here most of the time getting up shots to get ready?
Both. You know, stay ready and definitely you know, enjoy Christmas with the family.
Ronnie got a lot of time in the backup spot. How do you think he did out there tonight?
I thought he did well. You know, he really does a good job pressuring the ball defensively. You know, and he's smart and can run the team offensively. So I think he's a good addition for sure.
How about Keith and Shannon? I mean, it's some nice pop.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Keith gives us a physical, you know, guy who will attack the glass and you know, and do some energy things, but also his ability to stretch the defense a bit. And he's just going to get better and better. And Shannon gives us a guy who can score and give us some energy and athleticism off the bench.
Thanks.